everybody. First things first, if I sound a little funny when I'm talking, it's because I had surgery yesterday and they had to put the tube down my throat and, tape my eyes shut and all that fun stuff. So I apologize in advance if you guys have a difficult time understanding me. My throat is still a little bit raw. Like the title says, in this video I'm going to be showing everyone how I do my foundation routine to cover up my acne. Now, as you guys can see, it's pretty bad, especially on my forehead. If you watched any of my other videos, you've heard me say that I've changed my diet and my skin is sort of in the middle of a transition phase. This happened initially when I changed my diet years ago, so I'm just basically going through the process all over again in reverse. So, I'm going to try something a little bit different in this video. Instead of showing you guys everything I'm using and the brush number and all that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a little word block with just a little description of the brush I'm using and the product. And I'll try to put it, right in here so you guys can read it pretty easy. Let's get started. Always prime before you do anything. Now, if you guys don't have an acne problem, you can probably skip this next step. I have to go back over this with a color corrector in green to offset the redness of the acne. The next thing you're going to do is your personal preference. You can either put your concealer on and then go back with your foundation, or I like to put my foundation on first and then go back with my concealer. I like putting my foundation on first just because it gives you that extra coverage before you apply your concealer, so you really see where you really need it at instead of just putting it all over the place just to cover it up with foundation. Now that that's done, I'm going to move on to my concealer. And this is the part where I'm really going to pay attention to any trouble spots that the green corrector didn't fix or that didn't cover up well enough with the foundation. Depending how stubborn my face is being on any particular day, I might actually go back with a second coat of concealer on top of what I just applied. Now I'm going to go ahead and set my whole face with my powder. And I sometimes wait to do this until I'm all the way done, but because I use two rounds of concealer, it's very, very tacky, and I really just want to set that as quickly as possible. Everything sort of looks very flat and two-dimensional, so now is when I do my contour, my blush, and my highlighting. And I'm trying a new product, new for me anyway, for my contour. We will see how it goes. I'm not sure yet. my contour done, I'm going to go ahead and start my blush. And I'm going to apply that just to the tops right here. Sometimes I'll bring it down to the apples. It just depends what kind of mood I'm in that day. And now I'm going to start working on my highlighter. My highlighter, I'm just going to do the tops of my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, my chin, my nose, and my forehead. And I may do below where I did my contour at. I'm not sure yet. Okay guys, so that is how I do my foundation routine, all the way from primer to setting, which is the very last step. You always want to, well, I say you always want to, I always set my makeup when I'm finished. Okay, so if you guys want to stick around, I'm actually going to follow up this video with my eyes. And I'm going to be doing a Harley Quinn look because, I mean, Suicide Squad is coming out. So, stay tuned and we will get a little bit crazy.